are all the posts are always in dark theme. He used black color because he knows, and people know him for his mysterious attitude, that serious
Mm,
attitude. So that's what
mm,
makes him authentic. I love to
mm,
smile, I love to, have fun, have to click different photos, and to energy and to energize, because I'm also the smallest kid in my family. So
mm,
even when I enter in my house, my family says, wow, some different energy have arrived.
mm, mm.
So that's what, and that's an energy I utilize in my carousels. And this is not a strategy, it's something like I just posted one carousel of memes and people love that. I
Okay.
realized that my audience is loving that. Audience love to smile, then spread laughter, spread happiness. So that's how I evolved as a, designer with a humor in it. And that's what makes me unique.
Right. Why I'm so intrigued by it is I'm far away, far removed from this human humor aspect, and I really admire people who so naturally can be humorous in their posts and all. So definitely there is so much to learn from you, Aarohee, on this. We will connect over this. So let's move on. Tell me about your support to the family. You said your by the time you're finished and you were looking for a job, your father had retired and there was an extra I would not say pressure, or there's an expectation that you would start earning soon. And I remember you had joined a starter and then left it, the startup, and then you left it because of some reason. And then how is that how was that phase when you wanted to work? That's a difficult time, right? Because you want to support the family, but you're not getting something which to your liking, to whatever. And how are you placed now? Now whatever you are doing, are you happy doing that, what you're doing? And what is that source of income you have? Or is it all from freelancing, or you already have a job?
Yeah, so when I was in the last year, my father got retired, and this is something we already knew. And but the problem was that we have also have some financial losses.
Yeah, you said that.
So I was very young at that time, so I didn't supported them financially because
Mm,
I can't supported
mm,
them, but I have supported them physically, emotionally, and mentally. I think
mm,
at that moment that was really important
mm,
because uh, to console them, to motivate them that me and my brother are here, we are here,
mm,
you don't have to worry about that. So I have helped them more emotionally than financially.
mm.
But luckily I got my job after my even before my college ends. I
Hmm.
got my job with a pretty good salary. I
Wow.
managed everything, and my elder brother is there who managed everything, and even my mother is a working woman. So we
Hmm.
don't have that much financial
Hmm.
problem. But still, as a middle class family, when we lose
Yeah.
something,
Hmm.
it's very hard. My father still sometimes,
Hmm.
but he is proud that we have such a supportive students, sorry, kids
Hmm.
like us. And like when I compare myself now, I am earning from my job and my freelancing as well. I have 10,000 followers who look up to me, so I
Hmm.
have that responsibility to help them as well. So I'm
Hmm.
also planning to build that graphic design courses as well in my future.
Wow.
So these are
Lovely.
yeah. And my brother, he is like Junjunwala of my house.
Okay.
He is more into investing, so we are also investing all together, stock markets, learning everything. So we are really at a good space. My mother is a working woman, she is also a teacher. She
Hmm.
is teaching from past 25 years, I guess.
Hmm.
Yes.
Hmm.
So we all are together, and no matter we have money or not,
Yes,
we have
correct.
values, we have unity, and we are together, and we are really in a good space. But
Uh,
it's just that my middle class mindset,
yeah,
right?
we
That
all have that.
do feel sad. We do
Yeah,
feel sad
we are
sometimes.
all at, as soon as we finish, the pressure on us is to go and look for a job. Go and look for a job. Once you have a job, you're not happy about it, but still you continue doing because you have some responsibility towards the family. But I find this very interesting and very good phase for the young people, that this digital space has opened up so much. People
Yeah.
are doing so many new things sitting at home, even with your family. You don't have to travel anywhere, right?
Yeah.
With your family, and you're still supporting them. You are emotionally available for them, and you are doing your own work, and that's something
Yeah,
amazing.
that's my motive. Like, it's not that office scenario and workplace is not good, but it's something like if we can earn from home with our parents and support them as well, and even we are also getting comfort if we are at home. So, like, why not then?
Yeah, absolutely. Tell me about Aroy, about your scheduling of the day. What do you do? How much time you give to your work? How much time you do digitally? How the planning happens, and how do you take care? You say that you also take care. You have to be very. You did mention that you have to do very good time management. So time management is everybody struggling with this. So how do you manage the time? What is your breakup of the day?
Yeah. So, everyone have their own schedule, but if I have to give one advice to anyone, I would suggest ki गेट अप अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग बिकॉज रात के सुबह 10 बजे उठ जाओगे तो आधा समय तो ऐसे ही चला जाएगा सो इट्स माई आई एम अ मॉर्निंग पर्सन टू बी ऑनेस्ट सो आई गेट अप अराउंड 7 to 7:30 a.m. and then I go to gym by 8 a.m. and
Ooh,
I
yeah.
yeah yeah, and then I come back from around 9 to 9:30 a.m. and then my mother already cooked breakfast and everything, so I just take my breakfast, give it to my father, and then around 10:30 I'm ready with I freshen it up, have a breakfast, and after 10:30 I just log in my laptop and
Hmm.
do my job work in the first half,
Hmm.
because that's the priority for now, because I have that managers sitting
Hmm.
over there, so I need to update them with their weekly meetings and their work with the client work over there. And by the 2 p.m. I wrap up my office work.
Oh.
In sometimes it happens कि कभी कभी नहीं हो पाता है,
Hmm.
but majorly my routine is I wrap up my office work in 2 p.m. by the 2 p.m. I am quick in designing. I
Hmm.
have a good laptop.
Hmm. Right.
So yeah, so then after 2 p.m. I go to lunch. Then after around 3:30 p.m. I start engaging on LinkedIn. I
Hmm.
create post. Weekly make time post on Saturday and Sundays, and I already schedule them. वो pre-planned रहता है. So वो प्री प्लान रहता है तो कंटेंट क्रिएशन की प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती है. ओनली द थिंग इज दैट वी नीड टू एंगेज ऑन लिंक्डइन. So
Hmm.
because there are so many supporters and followers there, we need to engage, we need to learn from there as well, from their perspective as well.
Hmm.
And then as a freelancer we also need to reach out to clients,
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
clients and leads. So
Hmm.
like I specifically you know uh, reach out to 5 clients every day. I try to do every day. Yeah, I have specific templates for that, so I try to reach out every day. कभी कभी मिस होता है, to be honest, इतनी मतलब इतना वो नहीं होता है, but generally I do the same. And 6 around 6 p.m. I have my posting schedule. So post जाता है, then I again engage. And when the clients का काम भी I also do in second half. So LinkedIn and the clients, my freelancing do hand
Simultaneously.
in hand. Yeah,
Hmm.
simultaneously. I do simultaneously. So around 7:30 p.m. I wrap up my work. So this is the my whole schedule. But कभी कभी office का काम ज्यादा आ गया. I need
That's
to
okay. That's
that
fine. Yeah.
flexible
No.
mindset and adaptation. वो that is important.
Yeah.
We can't be rigid. We can't be rigid.
Yeah.
Again, experimentation works.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
rigidity never works.
Yeah. And you should
So
not
yeah,
feel bad about it if you falter 1 or 2 days. It's okay. You are human.
yeah.
Fine. So move on and catch up on the next day.
Even
Yeah.
I also take breaks when I
Yeah.
feel that I'm not able to
Absolutely.
do. I generally do take breaks. And like people say na ki don't take breaks, it's important to work, like if you have to do then do. I was like nahi hoga. I want to take breaks.
Everyone has the technique, and most of the people are mm, uh, uh, feel bad about themselves because they judge others from what they are posting or what they are doing in life. You are different. Your schedule will be different. Your working will be different. You could be a morning person. You could be Aarohee saying get up in the morning. But if you work best at night, go ahead, do it. But then
Yeah.
you have to get the work done. So whatever is your time. Like I work, I know I have to give a talk on next Monday, I will not do it till Sunday. Sunday, whole day I will sit and do it. So that's how I work. I know I'll keep on revising what I have to do, but actual work starts on Sunday. But I read about this somewhere that people work
What
sometimes.
matters is that work is done on time, that's it, and work is no compromise on quality.
Yeah.
And
So you
it's
have
like
your own ways, right?
yeah,
Uh, Tell me if coming back to your LinkedIn post and the kind of work you're doing. So there is a lot of a trend I see people for like us, many people in the coaches community started posting on their own but could not do justice to their post, and now I see they're shifting to people like you who can engage for them. Right, this is the trend. I have seen many people posting very regularly, but I know that the posts are not written by them because it has a theme, it has a picture, it has a kind of look. So why does this trend, of course this is very good for you people, but how is this very authentic then, that the people who are writing are all outsourcing the thing? There is nothing you in that. So how does that work? Do they give the inputs to you, or you completely take over their profile and then you do it, customize it? If I have to, like, if you have to design, say, my LinkedIn, so what would it be? If I'm a coach, I'm a youth coach.
yeah,
So what suggestions would you?
yeah. So, obviously, the client will be giving us the inputs because we have to add personalization. Like when I work with my clients, I have my FAQ. I share my documents to them regarding their personality, their brand personality, their choices of color, their like if they love humor or not, or they want to look professional. I have all the questions set over there, so they write the answers and it depends upon the clients. They don't have to be fake with us, they have to be authentic. Otherwise, what, as you said, and अब जब चैट जीपीटी अभी आ गया है, इट्स समटाइम इट डज लुक रोबोटिक, टू बी वेरी
Hmm.
ऑनेस्ट, कुछ
Hmm.
पोस्ट बहुत रोबोटिक लगता है. So it totally depends upon the clients that what they are giving to us, and also depend upon us, the service provider, that how we are taking that small
Hmm.
incidents from them, their experiences from them. And that is the art. Like if I'm helping you build your brand, like, I will be adding your whole podcast journey, your experience from there. So you can either share me a draft of it, and I will be making formatting it and making that format structure of that is my responsibility. But what was your experience,
Hmm.
that is something that client needs to be sharing with us. Otherwise, what will happen, post जाएगा, carousels जाएंगे, सब जाएगा, but authenticity नहीं रहेगी.
बिल्कुल नहीं
So it's
रहेगा.
very and I also understand that clients don't have much time, because obviously you also have so much work to do. But still, when it comes to engagement, I always say to my clients also, at least give 30 minutes to
Hmm.
to have engagement. I know that you are paying me, but that authenticity वो आप ही दे पाओगे. I
Hmm.
can't be you. I can
Hmm.
make a post for you. I can add colors according to your personality. I can set up a brand, everything. But when it comes to engagement or when it comes to DMs, I would rather suggest my clients to at least take 30 minutes
Hmm.
or 40 minutes to do. And if anything happens, I am there to manage your LinkedIn anyway.
Right.
So
You are
that's
talking
how.
about engagement a lot. So let us
Yeah,
just elaborate it a little. For me, if I'm on LinkedIn, for me, correct me if I'm wrong, engagement means commenting on others' post. Is that what you mean by
yeah,
engagement?
yeah.
So you think a person should at least give 30 minutes to comment on others' post per day?
Yeah, like 30 minutes or an hour before and after the posting. And it totally depends. Like you have to, if you want to generate leads, yeah, we have that bell icon on our LinkedIn profile. So just hit that icon and always comment on the post that you truly admire. Number one, that you truly admire. Number two, who you really want to support. And number three, from where you can get your money. So these, if you really want to grow only from LinkedIn, you have to engage, because right now the algorithm is something very difficult, that people are engaging 3 to 4 hours. Even I don't manage. I don't have time to engage 3 to 4 hours, to be very honest. But 30 minutes at least you have to give to engage. Otherwise, if we will not engage, no one will engage in our post. That is simple. Like it's a tit for tat situation.
Mm,
So it's like we give support to others and we will get in support. And once the base is set, like my base is set, I have
mm,
10,000 followers. So sometimes I quit posting, sometimes I don't engage. I
mm,
Yesterday I didn't engage and I got 100 plus likes. So once the base is set, you can skip that engagement, but obviously not regularly. You have to somehow do. That's the algorithm says. That how algorithm prefer.
mm. So, how often is the right thing to post? Like different people have different. How has the algorithm has it changed over the years? Over the last few years, people would say every day posting is most important. Earlier, I would say 3 days a week is okay. When I started, people would say 3 days, 3 days a week. Okay, fine. Now I see every day posting is important. What would you say on that?
It totally depends upon your approach. I post 5 days a week. There is one another creator. He posts twice a day.
Yeah,
He's
many of
and
them are
every day.
posting twice a day.
Yeah,
Many of them
I
are.
also tried, but वो हुआ नहीं. I also tried, but it does. So consistency doesn't mean that you have to push yourself so hard कि एक महीना post गया अगले महीना गया ही नहीं.
Mm,
You don't have to do. If you are okay with 4 to 5 posts, go for it. And you can engage more. As I have said, algorithm is supporting engagement a lot. It's supporting a
mm,
lot. So if you don't want to post, don't post, but at least have engagement rate high. And 3 to 4 posts works the best. And you have to make your own content pillars, make your own. Like for me, carousels work the best. Maybe
mm,
for you that text based post works the best. So you have to choose accordingly. You have to analyze your statistics and then choose accordingly. And if you're comfortable in sharing the post every day, then that's the best thing.
wow.
The
This
more,
is
yeah,
Aarohee, this is going to be a masterclass for people who are looking to crack the LinkedIn algorithm, and LinkedIn journey is for everybody. Some people have just grown like humongously in a very short time, but those are not normal. These are sometimes it happens, but we don't have to look at
yeah,
those numbers and say, "Oh, we couldn't do it, so we have failed in LinkedIn." I think that's how people feel looking at बस आपने 6 महीने में 40,000 हो गया मेरा तो हो ही नहीं रहा है मेरा इतना and then they give up. Yeah. So
yeah. Yeah,
so I think
exactly. Like never compare your chapter 1 with others chapter 10.
yeah.
And if I compare myself to a college student, they have more time to engage. They are engaging while going in a metro. They are engaging while sitting in the college in the classes. I can't engage that much. So
Mm,
everyone have their own background, their own priorities, and LinkedIn is a part of a life, not a whole life. So
mm,
plan accordingly, which in
right.
which you are comfortable with, and
Fantastic.
do consistently. If you are
Mm,
posting 3 days a week, go for it. Go post for a year. Post it.
mm, mm.
LinkedIn will support you.
Right. It's all about it's same everywhere in life, right? Where you have to be consistent and results won't come. Some results do come, but those are, as I said, those could be aberrations. Results takes time. So yeah,
Yeah,
this
exactly.
is going to be an amazing conversation for people who are listening. Now I think we are almost at the end of this conversation, but there is one segment which I would love to ask you is the role reversal. You get to ask me a question, throw it anything at me. Let's see what it is.
Yeah, so you already have 25 years of educational experience of educational sector working as a tutor over there, and now you are also a neural and a relationship coach, and you're also a YouTuber, you're also a wife and a mother. How you are
Okay.
getting so much energy? What is supporting you so much, and how do you manage everything in 24 hours? Because that's very important and youth needs to understand.
I think I don't have to give any advice to the young people. I think I take advice from each and every interview. I take lessons and experiences from the young generation, and that is very selfishly my motive to do this is to learn from young people. I think I have a lot to do. I'm not, there's a lot on the plate, but the only thing which keeps us going, which keeps me going right now, my son is grown up, my husband is working on his own. I have a lot of time. And the thing which you love best, you should do at one point of your life. Like, I am not teaching anymore. Sometimes this is, you get it early. Maybe you are lucky, you can do this experimentation early. I didn't get a chance to experiment early, but this is my time to experiment. So, as much as I can do, I'm doing, because God has given me this time and this platform, and this kind of, very rarely it comes, but it has given me a new dimension. I didn't know this existed. So yeah, it's that challenge that, okay, take it up. Let's see where it
Yeah,
goes.
and no age barriers, right?
No
Right,
age,
like
no
no
age,
age barrier.
no age barrier. Yeah, the struggle is there because tech challenge is always there. But yeah, many people can. I'm not a techie, so I have my somebody else helping me with the video editing, etc. But conversation is my forte. So yeah, right. So what about books? Do you read? आप पढ़ते हो कुछ, कुछ ऐसी चीजें जो आपको बहुत अच्छा लगता हो, आप शेयर करना चाहते हो, या कोई ऐसा पॉडकास्ट, या कोई ऐसी मूवी जो आपको इंस्पायर करती है? Anything which comes to your mind. I've said three things: a book, maybe a podcast, or maybe a movie, or maybe you can sing a song which is very inspirational, like which motivates you.
I'm a very bad singer anyway.
Okay.
But when it comes to book, currently I am reading, you won't believe.
Okay.
I'm reading Bhagavad Gita right now.
Oh, right.
And
Here is my Bhagavad Gita. It's always with me. I keep
ah,
reading this.
I'm so excited now. I'm so happy because, as I said, my mother is also spiritual, and my friend, even my friends are spiritual. And so, mera surroundings hi aisa hai. I was
Okay.
brought up in such surroundings. So, abhi 6 months before only I bought Bhagavad Gita. I have read 70 pages of there, and I have like I am changed now. मैं पहले बहुत
Yeah,
furious थी. I'm very calm, very subtle, have a beautiful
yeah,
smile, and I want to visit ISKCON temples. I prefer
yeah,
going temple rather than
yeah.
club. So that
Mm.
transformation, and other than that, जैसे बोलते हैं कि गीता में हर चीज का आंसर मिल जाता है. I really feel that because anxiety बहुत कम हो जाती है. Like if because you are reading, you can understand that this is
Absolutely.
something very unreal, and we can't get it on Google. So
Yeah.
like I anxiety बहुत कम हुई है, to be very
आप
honest,
रेगुलर
because I am
पढ़ते हो?
managing
आप
so much.
रेगुलर पढ़ते हो गीता?
No, not regular. Like when I'm
बट साथ में
sometimes
रहता
like
है, या या
हाँ
वो एक ना,
weekly, like some
या
weekly.
so some
I
people,
can't explain, like even I
या
can't explain to my parents, and it's
या
also very difficult to understand. So
या
एक पैराग्राफ पढ़ने के लिए भी मुझे थोड़ा टाइम लगता है कि मैं एटलीस्ट I can understand that. So this is something really, and but it is a positive.
एब्सोल्युटली
I would recommend कि सब बोलते हैं बुढ़ापे में पढ़ना चाहिए, नहीं.
नहीं.
Read it, read it
आई
now
नो.
because that helps how to live a life and how to be a good human being.
Amazing. I think this is the only time in my so many interviews I heard someone as young as you talking about Gita, and that is makes me so happy. So yeah, even what you
Yeah.
said is there's, you should start young, then you can reap all the benefits. जब लाइफ खत्म होने को है, जब आप ओल्ड एज हो जाते हैं, तब आप उसका यूज कहाँ करोगे? जब आप
वही exactly. I can't understand ये logic.
सो नहीं, आजकल बहुत अवेयरनेस है. देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड सारेगामापा, उसका गीता का एक ये है.
Yeah, yeah,
देयर इज अ गीता, इनबिल्ट गीता इन दैट. सो यू, विद ब्यूटिफुल मीनिंग्स एंड लाइफ लेसन्स. सो आई गिफ्ट इट टू अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल, सो आई थिंक यू विल लव इट टू. या.
yeah.
So, Aarohee, we had a lovely conversation, and I think there is a lot of takeaways from the discipline of your life to the way you look at things with the touch of spirituality. Makes you, as you said, you makes you more calmer, makes you more think look different, right? When you look at it from the spiritual perspective, everyone looks
Exactly.
different. Yeah, and this was the most fascinating conversation I had, and so great. It's a wonderful feeling. I hope you enjoyed the conversation as much as I did.
Yeah, yeah,
What
yeah. It
would
was
be your
amazing.
parting?
It's my
Yeah.
yeah.
What would be your parting lines? How would you like to sum up the whole interview? And what would be your, like, ending, which you want to give a message to the young listeners?
Yeah, so like when it come to give one advice, Again, I would say I always use these two words, experiment and consistency. Never be rigid in your mindset, especially when you are in 20s, because you have less responsibility comparatively when you are going to be in 30s. So keep experimenting and be consistent, and it's very difficult to build that consistent habit, but if you did, it will be really gonna cherish your life. And because I also did, and sometimes mistakes happen, that's okay. And take breaks. Don't work so 8 to 10 hours, 12 hours. Take
Mhm.
breaks, but don't quit. Take breaks, take
Mhm.
pause, but don't quit. Come back stronger. And this podcast is like, it's my first podcast, and I truly resonated with you in terms of everything. Like when you said that you also have Bhagavad Gita, I was like, man, wow.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah. So, with that, we come to the end of this wonderful interview, and I'm sure my listeners are going to enjoy this when this is published. Please subscribe to my channel. Your subscription, your love can take this channel to a greater height. We can have more youth interviews week after week, and for this channel to grow, we all need your support. Thank you so much. Let's meet next week with a new Gen Z, new thought, new perspective. For now, signing off. Bye bye, Aarohee, and hope to
I,
meet you soon in person in Dubai for your skydiving.
yeah. Sure. Thank you so much.
Bye bye. Good night.
Bye. Good night.